Good morning, guys. I'm on my way to it's a preventive maintenance at a commercial property, actually at a pharmacy here in town. Might not be much else going on today. That's that time of year, so I'm gonna bring you along. Stay tuned. A little more stable than it was yesterday. Hey. Alright guys, we are gonna check pressures real quick. Oops. I'm checking for cooling and I don't need to be. Girls in there freaked out when I told them I was gonna turn on the heat for a short little while. Oh my word, I've lost my adjustable wrench. I'm sorry, but this is quite difficult. Oh my word. A little millipede scared me. I didn't know what the hell that was. Gone. Alright. I'm gonna try to adjust this so y'all can see. Is this an R22 unit? No, that's 410. That head pressure should be a good bit higher than that. That head pressure should be up closer to like on 300. And as you see, I'm down around 200. So that's not real good. Let's when we go up top, let's do a leak search. All right, we have, I don't know which one's which. It's not that one. There we go. All right, what I can do right now is check this capacitor. It's set up for the 7.5. first I want to make sure I don't have power. Y'all saw me kill it out the breaker, but let's just make sure. Nothing. Turn this to microfarads. I've got 7.1. It's supposed to be a 7.5. Let me do. Still within range. Girls in there were already complaining about the temperature, and only ran in heat for just a little bit. Oh, there's just a little bit of leaves down in here. And they're all over here in this corner. Alright guys, I'm gonna, before I do a leak search up top, I haven't seen any oil spots around here, but I'm gonna listen to these Schrader cores. Come on, did I leave it turned on? Half the time when I use this, battery is dead. Nothing on that one. Nothing on that one. Nothing on any of those. I'm not really picking up anything. Now normally I would like to do check defrost on this and make sure everything comes on, but these people, the girls working with the pharmacist up here, did not want me running this thing in heat at all. So I'll show y'all how to check defrost on this one right here. And as y'all see, this coil is very clean from the last time I was out here. I normally clean them in spring. So we're gonna leave the coil as is. Dead frogs in there. Let's go ahead and check our pressures real quick. That's what my suction pressure should look more like. Excuse me, my head pressure should look more like 315. The other one was right around 200. As you can see there, I'm at 319. That's what I expect. So the other one was just low on refrigerant. Alright, let me see if we can get this to check on defrost. This is hot now, but that's the wire to the condenser fan motor. If it touches something, it's going to arc. But what I'm going to do is let this coil get cold, and then I'm going to hit the speed up button, speed up pins, and let it go into defrost. That way I'm testing the defrost thermostat and the board. So what we're going to do is wait for this to get just a little bit of ice on it, just a little bit of frost, and that should be enough to trip that little sensor. So I'm not going to make you wait the whole time. The speed up pins on this are right here. If y'all can see that where it says speed up, all I have to do is jump those out. And be careful about this wire right here because it is hot. Not ready yet. Just now starting to see a little bit of white. Just a little bit of frost on this foil. Alright, it's in defrost. I hooked the fan back up, but it is not running. As soon as all of this white disappears, and probably after a certain amount of time, it will come out of defrost. As soon as that defrost thermostat closes, or opens up, I should say. And this is it right here. It's going to be mounted on the inside, probably down near the bottom. Right now these pressures are going to be the same because they're both on suction. It's running in cool with the fan turned off. I can feel the heat coming off of it now. Not seeing any steam though. In just a second, when it goes back into heating mode, these pressures are going to change. It's going to be just a second now. So we're going back to normal pressures. As you can see. Check amp draw on the condenser fan motor. amp draw on the compressor. And let's compare that. That compressor should be under 13.6 right here. Fan motor should be under 0.8. Let me see, what was that fan motor? That's pretty close, but it's still within range. All right. On this one, we need to check this capacitor. Hold on just a second, I can't. Looks like it's wired backwards, but they got it wired as a 5. I see why they did it, because there's no dual spade right here. It'll still work like that. A 5. Now, why is this one a 5 and the other one was a 7.5? They look like OEM motors. Maybe different tonnages. That one in the front looks like it handles a lot of space. Those are the little frogs that get killed in these things, those little tree frogs. Oh my Lord, I can't reach these leaves. That's just what I have to do. Always remember to turn your power back on. Okay, we are up top. This is the system that was low on refrigerant. put y'all in here where you can see. Oops. Alright, first I'm going to pull out my red and white wire. Looks like they got blue going to white. And here's my red. I don't know why blue is going to white. Alright, my heat strip should be coming out. Now we're going to check amp draw on the heat strips. Blower. One second, I'm trying to get light here. I got 4.7 amps on my blower. I know the girls are going to be complaining if I turn on the heat strips. So I don't want to leave them on for very long. Alright, where's my other wire nut? There it is. Alright, now what we want to do is take all this apart and oh, look at that. That split, and that's my red wire. I'm gonna need to come back with another wire nut. I'm gonna go get my other leak detector. Gotta let this warm up. Alright, we're warmed up. Let's put this on high. Nothing. All right. Hold on. I'm trying to get y'all where you can see down in there. Let me see something. I keep hitting in that corner over there. Let me let that reset for a little bit, air out. Yes, I keep hitting in that same area. A very common place to pick up a leak. Because it's on the bottom. Let that air out one more time just to confirm. I do think this would be an easy coil to change. Yeah, I'm picking up something there. Alright, so this is not a charge up and go. We're going to quote him a new coil on this. All right, that's what I'm dealing with. See if I can get a little more light on this. So this is a 4711, so 2011. Only a 5-year warranty on commercial products. So yeah, this is way out of warranty. Get some needle nose, pull that out. Oh yeah, it needed changing. Alright, I was going to film another ending for this, but Carrier wants to charge $1,558, my cost for that coil. I mean, if it's not obvious that they want to sell new equipment instead of parts, that ought to make it obvious. That, I mean, that's ridiculous. Why even have it in stock? It kind of, I don't know about you, but if you own a Carrier product, business models like that ought to piss you off, because when it's time to repair your system, it costs so much to repair it, you might as well replace it. At least that's the case for this air handler. That's ridiculous. And it would make sense to just replace the air handler with a matching one with another Carrier product, but because of this practice by Carrier, I'm not going to quote them a Carrier product, because that's insane. They want to move big boxes. It is obvious. That is their primary goal. They want to sell new equipment. Selling parts, it's pretty obvious they don't want to do that. And that's probably the #1 reason I do not even attempt to sell their equipment. Another big company, Train, does the same thing, and I do not even attempt to sell their equipment because I don't like that business model. Doing the PM on the other air handler, everything checked out fine. There was nothing to show there. But I'm billing for my preventive maintenance and submitting an estimate for a new coil and a new air handler. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you agree with me on these prices and the way these companies do these things, how about hit the like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.